Hi, this is my first time doing this, but I hope everyone is doing well and living happy, healthy lives. I'm actually going to take these off so I don't feel like a total granny. I am a 26-year-old cancer patient. Fix the turban. I was diagnosed with retroperitoneal soft tissue sarcoma, stage 2. I am in a happy relationship and I have 2 bonus kids, one by birth. I just kind of wanted to start this so that I could tell people my story through all of this and hopefully find a community where other cancer patients or people recovering from any traumatic diagnosis is able to come together and acknowledge, we don't feel normal about this. Maybe other people handle this kind of thing normally. But here's my story. So, they found the mass in April. The surgery to remove it was April 30th. They did a biopsy during surgery because they suspected it was cancerous. My son's birthday was April 10th, and we didn't know at the time that what I thought might be becoming a bladder infection was in fact a tumor. So if that gives you an idea of the time span. We got the pathology results in May. We were referred to a general oncologist closer to where I live. She's wonderful. You'll hear me talk about her very kindly because she's done a lot for me. Let me see. I have to go back. So I was referred to her, had the PET scan in July, had my port put in August, and started chemo about a week after I got my port put in. It's right over here. If anyone doesn't like wounds or it weirds them out, it's not an open wound. I just have blisters because I have a new allergy, but there's the scar from the port where it was put in and the adhesive allergy rash all around it. So I've mentioned my intentions in doing this. It was suggested to me by a loving aunt and encouraged by close friends and relatives. I also feel like this is going to be a good way for me to process what I'm currently going through and have been going through so I can reflect on previous instances, but not in this video. I do want to say that I have received wonderful donations from the Turban Project and Hope Scarves. They are actually the ones that sent me this turban. Another 26-year-old was diagnosed with cancer and beat it and had her first child and passed this turban on to me. So hopefully I have some bright story to send away whenever I'm done with it. I wear wigs. I receive them as gifts from friends and family. I also thrifted them and Amazon them, so you'll see those as well. I do want to let y'all know that I will be honest about my mental health. It's been something that I've had to really come to terms with throughout all of this since my diagnosis. And I am a proponent for seeking help. If you know someone who is in crisis, or if you yourself are experiencing a feeling of desperation and like no one is there to help you, there are resources, and there are people that care. Believe it or not, they're there. I really don't know what much to say. It's quiet at the house other than my phone going off. My kids are asleep, so that's why I'm doing this now. But I also want to kind of leave this first video open-ended, so that way when I follow up, I can fill you in, or if there's people who find me and have questions for me, then they can ask questions and I can answer in the next one. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think that covers most of everything. It took a lot for me to kind of process and retrack steps of what it took for me to get to here. November 13th, says the computer. At almost 10:30, I'm a night owl. But thank you to those who are watching. Share to those who you think might want to share their story back. For all intensive purposes, let's make this positive.